muted.
No, now it's on. See, because it's not working. Hello, this is Kira, Mila, and we will be commentating for you today.
Yes.
Yes. Hi. 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 What a great
Give back.
what a great game today.
Yes, we have to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're handing it over to Connor.
Sorry about that, everyone. The mic got stolen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the District Championship 15 UB as the Spartacats take on the Hastings Raiders for the District 8 Championship. These teams have played each other quite a few times this year, and this is a very fitting matchup. 1 and 2 seeds in the district. Both teams going on to play in the East region next weekend. Here we go as the teams get ready for the puck drop here. Spartacats coming off of 2 excellent wins over Lakeville and Woodbury to get here. Hastings also coming off with just 1 win as they got the first round bye in the District 8 tournament. Spartacats won the last matchup between these 2 teams by a score of 6-2. Hastings picks up the puck off the face-off, comes down. Hastings slipped. Starting lineup for the Spartacats: Boyd in net, Moline and Turvold on the defense, Crispy and Robinette on the wings, and then Bates at center. Bates picks up the puck behind that, passes to Robinette. Robinette gets it up to Crispy. Crispy skips down. Loses the puck. Spartacats able to keep the puck in the zone. Cans picks it up. Cans fires a shot. Saved by Hastings. Nelson is on the chase draw. Puck comes back to the Strat. The Strat fires it. Lets it chip. Cans goes behind the net to pick it up. Puck out in front. Hastings picks it up. Hastings skating the other way with it. Hastings dumps it in the corner. Puck behind that. Strat battling for it. Pass up to Cans. Cans skating with it. Whiffs on the pass taken away by Hastings. Poke checks by Nelson. Weber going after it. Walker picks it up. Passes to Cans. Strat pass up to Weber. Weber skating up ice. Makes a move. Fires a shot blocked by Hastings. Hastings picks up the puck, skates it out of the zone. Puck back to Hubble. Hubble gets it back to Bliss. Bliss fires a pass. Intercepted by Hastings, and the Spartacats are offsides. Paul takes the draw. Wins it back to Torvold. Torvold skates into the zone. Drops it back to Christie. Christie skates around. Bliss holds the puck inside the zone. Puck comes out. McCall picks it up, skates into the zone. Taking down. Hastings picks up the puck. Torvold takes it away. Torvold skating around with it. Hastings picks it up. Hastings pass up. Bliss can't hold the line. Puck comes down the other way. Paul Wool knocks the stick away. Torvold picks up the puck. Torvold skates up ice. Forced off the puck by Hastings. Hastings gains the zone. Dumps it in below the net. Bliss picks it up. Puck in front of the net. Goes wide. Bliss. Pass up to Robinette. Robinette pass up to Bates. Bates skating with it in the zone. Knocked away by Hastings. Hastings goes the other way. Pass across. Can't find the stick. Bolian picks up the puck. Bolian passes to Weber. Weber, quick pass over to Bates. Bates skates up the ice. Bates has room. Pressure, dumps it below the net. Weber goes to attack. Puck bouncing out in front of the net. Hastings picks it up. Hastings skating down the ice. Fires a shot saved by Boyd. Moline goes after it behind the net. Puck heads in the corner. Hastings picks it up. Pass out off a skate, saved by Boyd. There's a penalty coming up against the Spartacats. Cancel ahead of the box for interference. Spartacats will have a PK for 2 minutes. 11:26 left in the first period. Penalty kill unit for the Spartacats. Nelson and Christie on the forwards. Moline and Verstrat on defense. Shot, pass. Ooh. Puck goes just wide of the net. Hastings passing it around. Pass down low, out in front. Nelson pitches a loose puck. Hastings able to keep it in. Back to Verstrat. Verstrat tries to clear it. Now the Spartacats are able to get it out of the zone. Hastings dumps it into the below the goal line. Verstrat picks it up. Verstrat loses it. Hastings skating around with it. Hastings fires a shot just wide of the net. Moline picks it up in the corner. Moline turns up ice. Pass up to Christie. Hastings takes it away. Shot goes wide. Hastings picks it up in the corner. Skating around. Pass out in front. Knocked away by Moline. Puck goes out in the neutral zone. Hastings passing it around. Hastings gains the zone now, skates in. Pass back to the defense. Can't find it. Nelson picks up the puck. Nelson forced off by Hastings. Shot fired, saved by Boyd. A minute 20 gone in the penalty kill for the Spartacats. Just 40 seconds left in Kansas. Penalty. Ball wins the draw. Walker backing in the corner. Hastings wins it back to the defense. Hastings driving towards the net. Walker able to clear it. Another shot. Knocked it in the corner. McCall picks it up. McCall tries to clear it. Hastings gets it back to the defense. Hastings drops to the net. Fires a shot. Center mass saved by Boyd. Walker picks up the puck. Jumps to clear. Hastings defense makes a move. Pass out in front. Tipped and saved by Boyd. Just 1 second left on the penalty kill for the Spartacats. Hastings fires a shot. Blocks another shot out of the net. Spartacats full strength. Weber able to clear it, and Hastings is offsides. Weber takes a draw. Hastings wins it. Gets it low. Turville back to pick it up. Brings it around up to Weber. Hastings able to hold the zone. Ball comes out to Weber. Weber able to clear it. Hastings skating around the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Moline picks it up. Off the boards, up to Robinette. Turville gets it. Turville looking for a pass. Pass up to Weber. Weber gets it up to Bates. Bates skating. Bates drop pass back to Weber. Weber fires a shot. Saved by Hastings. Hastings chips it ahead. Moline knocks the puck away. Hastings pass. Down the front, can't connect. Weber takes the puck away. Weber's getting up. Has 3-on-2. Puck knocked away. Hastings picks it up. Shot from the slot, high of the net. Bates picks it up, gets it up to Cans. Bates clears it in the neutral zone. Hastings picks it up in the defensive zone. Cans going after it. Puck goes back to Walker. Walker clears. Hastings brings it the other way. Hastings drives to the net, fires a shot, saved by Boyd. Nelson takes a drop. Hastings wins it, fires a quick shot wide of the net. Bliss tries to get a pass up. Bliss, Cans battling, puck comes back to the defense. Hastings passing around. Pass out in front. Can't get a shot off. Cans picks up the puck. Makes a move. Gets out of the zone. Pass. Cross. Krisky going after it. Ooh. On the front, Hastings comes away with it. Hastings skating down the ice. Bliss, then defense. Shot. Save covered by Boyd. .6:51 left in the first period. Call wins it back to Turvold. Turvold skates up the ice. Knocked away by Hastings. Bliss gets it. Tries to get a pass to Weber. Icing waved off. Hastings picks it up. Hastings brings it around. Behind the net, Turvold holds the line. Pass down to Weber. Pass out in front, but Collins can't find it. Bliss picks it up in the neutral zone. Bliss turns, pass up to Hubble. Hastings chips it out of the zone. Paul picks it up. Paul trying to find a pass. Puck comes out to Weber. Weber skating around with it. Makes the move. Skating up ice. Drop pass back to Hubble. Hubble fires a shot. Blocked by Hastings. Hastings skates up the other way. In the neutral zone. Chip. Back to Moline. Pass up to Weber. Weber tries to get it up to Bates. Taken away by Hastings. Hastings sends it behind the net. Still battling. Puck comes out in front. Rebound saved by Boyd. 5:38 to go in the first period. Krisky takes the draw. Quick shot by Hastings. Bates going after it. Pass out in front. Hastings defense gets in with it. Puck knocked away by Krisky. Moline tries to clear it. Bates and Moline battling. Hastings comes in sport. Bates wins the battle. Pass up to Robinette. Robinette pass across to Krisky. Ooh, bounces off her stick. Hastings brings it the other way. Moline pass up to Cans. Cans ships ahead. Krisky goes after it. Hastings comes away with it. Hastings driving. Puck knocked away by Krisky. Krisky skates up ice. Pass up to Cans. Cans gains the zone. Cans looks for a pass. Sends it out in front of the net. Hastings picks it up. Hastings brings it the other way. Puck comes down ice. Icing waved off. Bliss going after it. Hastings wins it. Battle near the net. It's covered by Boyd. Nelson takes the draw, gets it up to Weber. Weber battling, skating around with the puck. Pass up to Cans. Cans able to get it out of the zone. Puck knocked away by Hastings. Nelson picks it up. Nelson skates it into the zone. Pass back to Walker. Now Cans with it. Cans battling along the sideboards. Puck comes back to Bliss. Bliss can't hold it. Walker picks it up. Walker chips it off the boards. Weber goes after it. Bliss picks it up, sends it back into the zone. Spartacats offsides. Puck is down. McCall goes after it. Hastings looks to break out. Can't get it out of the zone. Krisky gets it. Pass over to McCall. Puck taken away by Hastings. Moline has it. Moline takes it behind the net. Rings around up to Krisky. Krisky chips it. Tries to get it out. Hastings able to hold the line. Shot saved by Boyd. Hastings has it in the corner. Turvold battling with it. Pass behind the net. Hastings skates up and she scores. .233 left first period. Hastings scores to make it 1-0. Krisky picks it up off the face-off. Pass over to Hubble. Hubble sends it towards the net. Puck goes in the corner behind the net. Krisky picks it up, skates out in front. Puck comes back to Walker. Walker fires a shot. Hastings skating down with it. Pass out in front. Shot saved by Boyd. Paul sends it up ice. Robinette goes after it now. Robinette takes it away. Chips it into the zone. Bates picks up the loose puck now. Fires a shot. Saved by Hastings. Weber pass back to Bates. Bates skating with it. Bates picks it up. Ooh, tries to get a shot off. Hastings now with it. Bates sends it behind the net. Robinette picks it up. Puck comes back to Walker. Walker sends it deep. Bates now with it. Bates battling for it behind the net. Weber gets it. Bates picks up behind the net. Pass out in front. Nobody's there. Puck comes out in the neutral zone. Walker going after it. When chasing, Walker tries to clear the zone. Hastings holds it in. Puck in front of the net. Shot saved by Boyd. Puck up to Cans. Cans pass over to Weber. Weber can't control it. Puck in the corner. Cans going after it. Hastings picks it up. Pickpocketed by Cans. Cans sends it low. Weber goes after it. Weber gets it. Pass out in front. Nelson, you taking his shot off. Hastings sends it the other way. Icing against Hastings. 12.2 seconds left in the first period. Spartacats trail 1-0. Nelson wins the draw. Back to Bliss. Bliss can't handle it. Puck comes out in the neutral zone. Hastings wins the race. Pass out in front. Shot. Missed the net. That'll bring us to the end of the first period. Spartacats trail 1-0. Shots through the first period of play. 11 for Hastings. 3 for the Spartacats. Here we go as we get ready to start the second period of play. Here, Hastings leads the Spartacats 1-0 after one period. Puck comes back to Moline. Moline chips it ahead. Krisky goes after it. Puck chips up and goes out of play. Hall takes it, pass, intercepted by Hastings. Hastings brings it the other way. Hastings skating around with it, pass out in front, knocked away. Moline picks it up, pass up to Krisky. Krisky, pass across. Hubble takes it, fires a shot. Save, Krisky. Oh. Krisky had a chance on the rebound. Hall, drop pass over to Moline. Hastings takes it away, knocked away by Hall. Hastings, it's a pass up. Poke check by Turvold. Puck in the corner. Pass out in front. Knocked away by Krisky. Krisky gets it up to Hubble. Hubble skating up with it. Tries to get a pass out in front. Bates going after it now. Hastings pass intercepted by Hubble. Hastings sends it all the way down. Icing on the Raiders. Weber, pass back to Walker. Walker sends it in below the net. Bates gives chase. Bates knocks the puck away. Hastings sends it down ice. And we have another icing against Hastings. Weber takes the draw. Weber tries to get a pass out in front. Battling low. Hastings wins the battle. Puck comes out. Hastings able to get it clear the zone. Strat knocks the puck away. Hastings picks up the loose puck. Raiders drop pass. Fires a shot. Saved by Boyd. Weber gets the puck out of the zone. Weber coming down. 2-on-1. Pass over to Robinette. Robinette fires a shot. Glove saved by Hastings. 12:43 remaining now in the second period. Weber takes a draw, ties up base, pass, back to Turvold. Turvold fires a shot. Puck sent into the corner. Hastings pass out front. Robinette gets it. Bates gets the rebound. Shot. Puck's loose. Oh. Puck goes in the corner. Weber pass. Back to Bliss. Bliss sends it back deep. Bates goes after it. Robinette knocks it away. Weber attacking. Bliss able to hold the zone. Sends it low. Robinette goes for a change. Bates attacks. Cans comes on. Puck comes out. Bliss sends it up to Cans. Cans takes it in the zone. Fires a shot. Saved by Hastings. Cans knocked off the puck. Nelson goes after it. Turvold can't hold the line. Bliss picks up in the neutral zone. Pass across Cans. Cans passes to Nelson. Nelson from the shot. Cans picks it up. Sends it towards the net. Hastings knocks it away. Hastings clears the zone. Icing waved off. Bliss picks it up, takes it behind the net. Pass up to Cans. Cans can't control it. Spartacats able to clear it. Krisky going after it now. Hastings pass across, knocked away. Nelson picks it up. Nelson chips it ahead. Cans goes after it. Cans picks it up in the corner. Cans knocks one girl. Hastings picks it up. Hastings pass up ice. Krisky pass up. Puck knocked away by Hastings. Hastings brings it the other way. Puck goes down below the net. Moline pass up to Bliss. Paul picks it up. McCall pass up to Krisky. Krisky tries to get it out of the zone. Puck sent behind the net. Bliss picks it up in the corner. Bliss chips it ahead to Hubble. Hubble takes it. Hubble pass across Krisky. Krisky fires it towards the net. Paul picks it up. Pass over to Hubble. Hastings takes it, gets it out of the zone. Krisky takes the puck away. Hastings sends it down into the defensive zone. Moline retreating. The Strat has the puck. Tries to get it up to Hubble. And it'll be an icing on the Spartacats. Quick shot by Hastings, saved by Boyd. .34 remaining in the second period. Weber takes the face-off. Strat chips it ahead. Hastings with the shot. Hastings picks up in the high slot, fires another shot. Glove saved by Boyd. Bates takes it. Bates chips it off the boards. Bates should go chasing after it. Bates wins the race. Pass back to Weber. Weber sends it low. Bates goes after it. Bates and Robinette. Hastings wins it. Weber going after it now. Puck comes out to neutral ice. Hastings picks it up. Hastings able to gain the zone. The Strat tries to chip it off the boards. Hastings picks it up. Hastings with it, skating, forced wide by Weber. Puck goes behind the net. Robinette picks it up, tries to chip it ahead. Bates comes into support. Loose puck. Hastings skating with it. Pass out front. Saved by Boyd. The Strat able to clear it into the neutral zone. Weber goes after it. Hastings sends it down the ice. Weber chips it ahead to Nelson. Nelson skating in with it. This puck knocked away. Battle on the side boards. Puck comes back to Walker. Walker fires a shot. Blocked by Hastings. Back to Bliss. Bliss can't hold the line. Cans goes after it now into the corner. Krisky picks it up. Nelson has it. Pass. Can't find anybody. Hastings comes down 1-0. Hastings gets around Bliss. Fires a shot high of the net. Puck rings around out in the neutral zone. Cans goes after it. Hastings advancing. Puck goes down low. Bliss picks it up. Takes it behind the net. Hands takes it. Clears it. Puck goes down. Nelson going after it now. Pass out. Hastings skating with it through the neutral zone. Nelson gets it up to Hubble. Hubble skating with it. Turns, pass over to Nelson. Nelson gives it back to Hubble. Hubble gains the zone, dumps it in behind the net. Chris going after it. Hastings able to clear it. Icing waved off. Bliss has it. McCall picks it up. McCall skating, able to get it out of the zone. Skates through the neutral zone. Hubble picks it up. Waits for McCall to clear. Pass over to Weber. Weber fires a shot just wide of the net. Hubble going after it. Hastings picks it up. Hastings pass. Can't connect. Moline back to pick it up. Pass up to Hubble. Hubble off the glass out of the zone. Hastings sends it back into the zone. Bliss able to clear it. Tries to get it up to Weber. Hastings takes it away. Pass intercepted by Weber. Weber gets passed out in front. Hubble tries to get it towards the net. Hastings brings it out from behind the net. Moline can't hold the line. Turvold going after it. Turvold picks it up. Turvold forced off the puck. Hastings with a shot. Saved by Boyd. Bates picks it up. Bates skating in with speed. Loses it. Picks it back up. Fires it towards the net. Puck goes behind the net. Weber going after it now. Puck comes back to Robinette. Robinette tries to drop it towards the net. Pass over to Bates. Bates can't find it. Puck goes in the corner. Bates sends it towards the net. Robinette intercepts the pass. Puck goes into the corner. Puck rings around the net. Hastings able to clear the zone. Walker picks it up in the neutral zone. Walker, D-to-D pass over to Turvold. Turvold gets it up to Robinette. Robinette leaves it ahead for Bates, taken away by Hastings. Hastings skating with it. Able to clear the zone. Hastings skating through the neutral zone. Dumps it into the corner. Puck goes behind the net. Walker picks it up. Walker sends it the other way. Up to Robinette. Robinette gets it over to Nelson. Nelson can't clear the zone. Pass up to Weber. Weber can't control it. Knocked away by Hastings. Hastings is offsides. Hands able to dump it into the corner. Krisky goes after it. Hastings rings around the net. Pass out. Able to clear the zone. Strat has it. Sends it up the other way. Hastings intercepts it. Strat keeps it wide. Pass out in front. Saved by Boyd. And it's covered. We'll have a whistle here. Strat rings it around the net. Shot tipped, saved by Boyd. .336 left in the second period. Hands shifts the head. Christie goes after it. Christie takes it. Pass out in front. Shot. Ooh. Buckles back to Turville. Turville fires a shot. Tip. Ooh, just wide of the net. Nelson goes after it in the corner. Buckles out. Turville holds the line. Fires a shot. Tip by Nelson. Hastings stops it before it gets to the net. Puck knocked away by Cans. Cans skating with it. Pass out in front. Christie takes it. Fires a shot. Well saved by Hastings. Ball takes the draw. Weber comes into sport. Puck goes towards the net. Hubble goes after it. Paul back to Hubble. Hastings able to clear it. Puck goes down ice. Bliss back to pick it up. Puck comes back. Hastings dumps it into the zone. Offsides on the Raiders once again. Face off at center ice. Weber pass up to Hubble. Weber goes after it. Chips it ahead. Goes after it. Covered by Hastings. Ball takes the face off. Weber gets it back to Bliss. Bliss sits ahead. Call sends it towards the net. Sent wide by the Hastings goalie. Hastings chips it ahead. Hubble picks up the puck in the neutral zone. Pass over the Call. Back to Turvold. Turvold back to the Call. Turvold has it. Fires over to Weber. Weber fires a shot. Tipped wide of the net. Hubble tries to get up to the net. Taken away by Hastings. Hastings rings around. Bliss can't hold the line. Kira forces someone to the ground, and it'll be another penalty against the Spartacats. Hastings fires a shot, saved by Boyd. Bliss heads to the box. 2 minutes. Spartacats will be on the penalty kill. Weber and Bates out there. Strat and Napoleon on defense. Puck comes back. Hastings picks it up, fires it towards the net. Bates picks it up, chips it ahead. Can't get it out of the zone. Hastings pass out in front. Puck is wide of the net. Moline tries to get it up. Puck towards the net. Hastings picks it up in the corner. Pass back to the defense. Bates knocks the shot away. Hastings picks it up again. Pass across. Taken away by Weber. Weber sends it to the outside. Pass out in front. Can't find anybody. Another shot. Saved by Boyd. Puck comes down. Icing waved off. Hastings skating in with it. with it. Moline holds it. Walk behind the net. Shot. Moline clears it, and it'll bring us to the end of the second period. Neither team able to score in the second period. Spartacats still trail 1-0. Shots that period. 9 for the Spartacats, 7 for Hastings. 2-period shot totals, 12 for the Spartacats and 18 for the Raiders. Spartacats will start the third period on a 21-second penalty kill. Spartacats come out for the third period. Nelson and Cans are the forwards. Walker and Turvold on defense. Turvold sends it up ice. Hastings defense pick it up. Pass across. Turvold knocks it away. Spartacats able to clear it. Hastings skating in with it. Penalty expires. Spartacats full strength. Krisky comes on. Pass out in front. Taken away by Nelson. Gets it up to Krisky. Krisky skating up with it. Gains the zone. Cuts towards the middle. Fires a shot. Tipped into the netting. And we'll have a whistle. Nelson takes the draw, wins it back to Krisky. Krisky steps up, skates towards the net, scores! Krisky scores to tie it up. Spartacats tie it at 1. 43 seconds into the period. Hastings comes, takes it the other way. Pass out in front, taken away by Cans. Cans sends it up ice. Krisky and a Raider skating after it, icing waved off. Hastings picks it up, brings it around the net. Spartacats able to hold the zone. Hastings clears it now. Cans sends it into the zone, and the Spartacats are offsides. Hastings brings it up ice. Moline takes it behind the net. Hastings wins it. Weber going after it now. Icing waved off. Puck into the corner. Weber battle behind the net. Pass out in front, knocked away by Hastings. Hastings takes it up ice. Dumps it behind the net. Moline picks it up. Moline rings it around over to Weber. Weber pass over to Hubble. Hubble skates up with it. Hubble cuts the middle, has it forced off by Hastings. Weber picks up the loose puck. Weber takes it, skates pass out front, she scores! Bates scores. Pass from Weber, Spartacats go up 2-1. 12:43 left in the game. Just a minute and 34 seconds later, Spartacats take the lead. 2-goal flurry. Off the face-off, Bates wins it over to Robinette. Puck, Hastings takes it, brings it into the offensive zone. Hastings skating around with it. Pass out in front. Shot, saved by Boyd. Quick shot by Hastings, saved, covered by Boyd. Hayes picks up in the corner. Tries to chip it ahead to Weber. Hastings knocks it away. Battle in the corner. Puck comes out to the sideboards. Bates sends it back into the corner. Another penalty called against the Spartacats. Weber went out to the box for a rough. She hit a girl in the corner. Spartacats would go on another penalty kill. Up 2-1, 12:05 left in the period. Hastings with a quick shot. Rebound, another save. Pass out in front. Knocked away by Cans. Cans sends it down the ice. And it'll be an icing against the Spartacats. Quick shot by Hastings. Rebound. Save. Puck's loose. Puck comes out. Shot from the defense. Another save by Boyd. Puck comes out. Turvold gets it in the corner. Brings it around up ice. Spartacats can't clear the zone. Puck towards the net. Puck behind the net. Pass out in front. Scrum in front. Whistle blown. Boyd covers. Hall ties up with the face-off. Hastings can't get a shot off. Pass out in front. Strat has it, sends it up the boards. Hubble goes after it. Hubble blocks the shot. Bucker's in the corner. Out in front. Saved, covered by Boyd. Quick shot by Hastings. Wide of the net. Walker picks it up behind the net. Gets it. Tries to get it up to Weber. For Hubble. Strat has it. Verstrat sends it up the boards. Hastings with a shot high of the net. Hastings picks it up along the sideboards. Pass back to the defense. Pass out front. Can't connect. Hastings fires a shot. Wide. Pass out in front. Nobody's there. Hubble picks it up. Hubble able to fill the zone. Paul goes after the puck. Hastings tries to pass it up. Can't find anybody. Strat tries to clear. Intercepted by Hastings. Hastings skates towards the net. Shot saved by Boyd. Penalty expires. Spartacats full strength. Shot. Glove saved by Boyd. Minutes left in this district championship game. Hastings battling for it. Shot. High of the net. Robinette goes after it. Turble, pass ahead. Glove saved by Boyd. Puck comes out. Bates able to chip it out of the zone. Bates comes down one-on-one. Puck knocked away by Hastings. Turvold goes after it. Turvold picks it up. Sends it off into the sideboards. Puck is back. Hastings holds the zone. Spartacats not able to clear it. Hastings drives to the net. Saved by Boyd. Puck comes out. Hastings can't hold the line. Puck comes over to Krisky. Krisky skating in with it. Drop pass over to Bates. Bates fires a shot. Krisky gets it. Krisky scores! Krisky from Bates connects. Spartacats go up 3-1. And Hastings will call a timeout with 8:53 left to go. Out with 8:52 remaining in the third period. Spartacats lead 3-1. Weber chips it ahead. Cans goes after the puck. Hastings sends it up ice. Intercepted by Weber. Weber sends it up ice. Pass knocked away by Nelson. Weber battling for it. Nelson sends it into the corner. Weber picks it up behind the net. Pass over to Cans, knocked away by Hastings. Hastings picks it up. Skates down 2-on-1. Gets around one defender. Turvold with a back check. Knocks the puck away. Cans sends it up ice. Weber goes after it. Weber picks up the puck, skates into the zone. Weber has it knocked away by Hastings. Hastings able to get it out of the zone. Turvold picks up in the neutral zone. Pass up to Cans. No icing. Cans going after it. Nelson picks up the puck behind the net. Pass over to Weber. Shot. Covered by Hastings. Ball sides her up. Puck comes back to Strat, fires a shot. Puck knocked in the corner by Hastings. Hastings rings around. Hubble picks it up. Hubble sends it towards the net. Nobody's there. Paul picks it up along the sideboards. Cycle back. The Strat picks it up. Fires towards the net. Puck goes wide. Hastings brings it out in the neutral zone. Walker knocks it away. Tries to get it up to Krisky. Krisky has it taken away. Hastings goes the other way. Hastings sends it into the Spartacats zone. Spartacats able to get it out, and Hastings is offsides. .7:12 remaining in the period. Puck comes back to the Strat. The Strat chips it ahead, and puck is tipped into the Spartacat bench. We'll have another whistle here. Puck comes back to Walker. Shot saved by Boyd. Puck comes out. Walker skating with it. Bates tips it ahead. Pass intercepted by Robinette. Hastings takes it back. Pass blocked by Bates. Robinette sends it into the zone. Hastings can't control it. Skates back behind the net. Weber attacks. Cans comes in, knocks the puck away. Weber picks it up. Weber has it in front of the net. Fires a shot, goes wide of the net. Bates sends it low for Cans. Cans back to Bates. Bates has it in the corner, tries to get a pass out, blocked by Hastings. Hastings skates the other way with it. Hastings trusts the red line. She'll bump it behind the net. Bliss goes back into the corner to pick it up. Hastings sends it behind the net. Turvold with it. Gets it up to Weber. Weber pass out. Cans picks it up. Cans skating down. Makes the move. Has it knocked away by Hastings. Krisky skating with it. Tries to drive towards the net. Puck knocked away by Hastings. Hastings comes up with it. Hastings dumps it in. Turvold goes back to pick it up. Nelson gets it up to Hubble, and Hastings is offsides. .509 remaining in the game. Neutral zone face-offs coming up. Spartacats lead 3-1. Paul takes the draw. Hastings wins it forward. Puck flipped up above the net. hooks it way down on net. Icing waved off. Hastings picks it up in the corner. McCall attacking. Puck comes out. Christie picks it up. Christie drops goes to the net. Shot. Saved by Hastings. She can't find it. Hastings picks it up, takes it behind the net. Puck comes out to Verstrat. Verstrat fires. Block. Robinette with the rebound. Shot. Block. Robinette fires again. Wide of the net. Hastings picks it up along the sideboard. Spartacats head for a change. Weber intercepts the long pass. Weber driving in. Weber forced wide. Can't get the shot off. Puck comes out. Moline holds the line. Hastings unable to get it out of the zone. Hastings offsides once again. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the game. Spartacats still lead by 2. Pass out, Hands. Hands can't control it. Puck into the corner. Hastings skating with it. Pass out front. Hastings shot. Blocked. Another shot. High. Oh, waved off. I think they said it was maybe a high stick. No goal. Spartacats still lead by 2. Hastings battle along the boards. Weber able to get it out over to Cans. Puck comes out of the net, out of the zone. Hastings fans yelling for a penalty. And now we'll get an interference penalty against the Spartacats. Liz heads to the box again. Hastings will pull their goalie. Spartacats 6-on-4 disadvantage for 2 minutes. 2:44 left in the game. Shot blocked by Hubble. Hastings drives to the net. Puck knocked away. Shot saved by Boyd. Hubble clears it behind the net. Hastings picks it up in the corner. Tries to get it out in front. Knocked away by Turvold. Turvold sends it behind the net. Hastings skates up. Can't get a shot off. Pass out in front. Can't get a shot. Another shot. Turvold clears it into the corner. Puck comes out of the zone. Hastings going around with it. Hastings gains the zone once again. Hastings drives to the net. Taken down. And a shot. No goals. Delayed penalty against the Spartacats. We'll have another penalty against the Spartacats. Hastings was taken down. Paul will head to the box for the 2 minutes. Only 1:43 left in the game. 1 minute remaining on Bliss's penalty. Spartacats will be down 6-on-3 for 1 minute. Hastings still with an empty net. Timeout ends. Spartacats come out for the 5-on-3. Kriski, Turvold, and Moline. 3 Spartacats skaters out there. Boyd in net. Hastings sends 6 skaters out, empty net. Kriski takes the draw. Shot by Hastings. Hastings skates around the net with it. Hastings drives to the net. Quick shot. Boyd didn't see it. Seconds after the penalty. Hastings scores. Boyd was being screened. I don't even know if he saw it. Bliss will come out of the box. Spartacats back to 6-on-4. Hastings goalie will come back out. 5-on-4 now. 1:30 left. Hastings wins the draw. Hastings goalie heads to the bench. Quick shot. Kriski skates it up. Hastings able to hold the zone. 6-on-4 now for the Spartacats. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. One minute remaining in the game. Hastings pass up. Oh, puck just came out of the zone. Bates tried to get a shot off. Offsides against the Spartacats. Hastings goalie comes back onto the ice. Kriski takes the draw. Hastings wins it. Hastings heads to the empty net again. Shot, sliding glove, saved by Boyd. Shot, save, another shot. Rebound. Diving save. Another shot. She missed the net. Moline brings it into the corner. She'll eat the puck. 25 seconds left. Puck goes the other side. Quick shot. Puck goes behind the net. Bates picks it up. Bates sends it down the ice. Just missed the net, and it'll be icing on the Spartacats. Bates just about a foot right over the net. Icing on the Spartacats with 8 seconds left. Spartacats lead 3-2. 8 seconds left. Quick shot. Pass out in front. Shot. A goal. And they score. Spartacats win. Spartacats with 3 goals in the third period win the District 8 championship. Great play by the Spartacats. Shots that period. 5 for the Spartacats and 19 for Hastings. The Spartacats able to hold strong, come out with the district championship win. Spartacats will head to the East Region next weekend in South St. Paul.